James, overall, and I know it's hard to put into words, but what is the emotions in a game like this when you're able to come back from a 21-point third-quarter deficit?
It's a good feeling, and we're proud of what we did, and we're going to enjoy the moment. But, come Sunday, then we're going to start working on Louisiana Monroe. But right now, we're just trying to enjoy this feeling.
At what point in the game does momentum start to kind of build on itself, where things are rolling downhill and you guys just have that confidence where you're like, we know we're going to get this, we're right. Clicking?
Momentum's kind of a tricky theme, in the games. But I said a lot of guys in our defense, we always feel when we go out there that we're going to win. And, never at any point are we like, oh, we might lose or whatever. And so, when the offense starts making plays and special teams is doing their job, and everybody's just kind of feeding off each other. And I think you saw that a little bit in the fourth quarter, and that's something we're going to try and replicate. Hopefully.
You feed off the crowd a little bit too. Once they got into it, I saw you getting jacked up there.
Right. I mean, the crowd energy is good for somebody like me who has to make the calls. It can be tough because literally, it's words on deaf ears because nobody can hear. So I mean, but I think it makes guys play that much harder when they feel like they have someone behind them. And so a big shout out to the crowd. They're awesome today in the fourth quarter.
Once the offense started making plays, scoring touchdowns, how much of a boost did that give you guys to know we make a stop here and there, we're right back in it?
Right. And we had that attitude all throughout the game. We're always trying to get the ball back to our offense and playing Iowa football. But when we knew the game was on the line, we just probably dialed it down a little bit more than maybe what we usually do.
James Vandenberg, you've seen him in practice, but fourth quarter there, he was pretty locked in.
Yeah, James is a great athlete. He's a great guy. He's a competitor. He kind of got in the zone, I think, a little bit. That's good for him. That's what we need him to do all the time. And he definitely put the offense on his back in the fourth quarter.
Finally, overall atmosphere in Kinnick Stadium, and then post-game in the locker room. What was that like?
It was a lot of fun, and we knew this was going to be a big game for us. We knew it was going to be a tough game. Not only and it was going to set a tone not only for today, but for the rest of our season. And we had a lot of support. And, we came together at the end.
You've been an Iowa fan for a long time. Is this the kind of atmosphere you always dreamed about being in?
Yeah, it makes it a lot more fun too, especially when you get a win like that. You go out, everybody loves you. But at the end of the day, we didn't play amazing, so tomorrow we're gonna have to go back and check out the film and then try to improve.